Welcome to Heart, Cat and Soul, a podcast designed to unravel the mysteries of the feline world on a physical, emotional, and energetic level. You are more than capable of connecting with your cat, but the hassle and bustle of life and the noise in our minds don't always let us truly listen. My name is Amaya Espíndola, and I invite you to join me on this journey created for you to unlock the full potential of your relationship with your cat. Hello, cat lovers. How are you from all around the world? This is finally happening. I am here doing the English podcast after, many attempts, let's say. Yes, I do have a Spanish podcast around. So if you speak both languages and, you prefer me in Spanish, my native language, you can also reach me. Look for Alma, Corazón y Gato, which is Heart, Cat and Soul, similar. And today I want to make an introductory episode so you can get to know me better, or at all, because maybe you don't know who this person is and what she's doing and why should I listen to her, or where does she live, or anything. So here I am to explain you a little bit what I do and my perspective in life. And this is kind of the entrance for you to see, okay, I want to listen to her or not. Anyway, I'm here to get the message across for cats because I think it's necessary. So let's get into who I am. So if I have to choose a word to define me, I would say I am an artist. I am a person, just like every one of you, unique in this world, with an insatiable curiosity, truly. Sometimes it's annoying to be me, because I want to know everything. And I do have a mission to make the world a little more beautiful, or more beautiful, or a lot more beautiful, through cats and music. If I get academic, and you want to know my degrees and everything, well, yes, I am a holistic veterinarian, graduated in Argentina, but I am also in Spain. Well, I live in Spain, and I'm MRCVS. I specialized in cats and nutrition, and I do have a background in psychosomatics and emotional intelligence. I am the current president of the Raw Feeding Veterinary Society. That it's a group of professionals in the animal world that we promote the natural, fresh, raw diet in a safe and healthy way. And yes, over the years, I've been well known about the nutrition, cat nutritionist, and consulted by it. But the thing is that I do a different approach in medicine, in feline medicine. And this is what I like the most. And nutrition is a big part of it. But sometimes with cats, it's very, very difficult. So I explored other therapies, both because of my own personal growth and others for animals. But in the end, I saw there were so many similarities. And I also learned that we have to respect and honor certain wisdom that these cats and other animals have. And that I'm just a simple interpreter. So, yes, if I have to make an emphasis of what I actually do and work, I look at the cat as an individual. For me, it's unique, and I have to look everything around it, the family, the environment, the lifestyle, and nutrition is a big part of it. Yes. And also, but for me, it's also important, the well-being of that guardian, the well-being of, the energy of the environment. Everything is important. I need so much information, and I ask for so much information because that is what makes the case for me more successful. Sometimes, cases are very, very hard, and you need to work on that. You need to work in everything to make it the best possible way. And this is why I keep studying, I keep learning different techniques and different approaches. Then I'll choose to work with them in the way that I want to work with them. For example, I really love using zoopharmacognosy. I use Tellington touch. I use sounds and frequencies. I use essences, just such as backflowers or others. I use dowsing. I use several things. I take things from traditional Chinese medicine. I take things that, I'm not an expert maybe in all of these things. In some of them I am. I take psychosomatics, but I take what I need, what I want, what I think it's important, and then I make the case all about that cat, that particular cat. And yes, some of the therapies you may say, what is she talking about? Yes, some of them are, not very well known, but that's okay. You can go to my website and you'll see a little bit of an explanation of all of this, or my social media, and you will find a little bit about this. Nowadays, I'm actually working more into the music and the sounds and the sensorial experiences, right? So I'm focusing using the zoopharmacognosy, which is that ability that animals have to self-medicate, or self-selection is also called. Also, I use other things such as music and frequencies and the voice and how we use the voice, because in the end, the words we choose, the voice, the sound of our voice, the frequencies, everything, it affects the environment. I also use crystals, I use colors, I use everything to make a space more warm and more trying to find that safety if that animal doesn't have it, or if it's trying to recover for something, or maybe not, or maybe simply is adapting to a new situation. You make that journey a little bit easier. So it depends, but in all cases, you can get much better results if you work a little bit on the environment, plus the veterinary part and the holistic part and the nutritional part and everything else. And even if you work on your own well-being, that's also helpful. So that's my part as a vet, but that's not all that I am. I'm also a singer and a songwriter, and this is why voice has been very important for me, because as a singer, I had a full journey. I had to discover my voice, find my true voice, what I wanted to express to the world. And I have to say that cats helped me a lot in this journey. I also love languages. That's why I only speak fluent 2 of them, my native and English. But then I like to understand other languages. I like to see the phonetic, everything that is related to the voice and how we place the voice in ourselves, and the way we talk to others, the way that we communicate. All that's really, really important for me. And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm focusing a lot of that and using it to get the message across to a different species, such as cats. But it can work with others as well. And since I moved to Mallorca and I'm doing more as a musician as well, this is why I like it so much. But then I like other things. I like manual things such as crafts, and I like also doing a little bit of improv, or everything that allows me to express myself in the best way, in the best possible way. And as a vet, I do the same. I try to put my perspective and everything in, and open it and keep opening doors and doors and doors to find an answer. This is my curiosity. And I know you might be like, oh my God. And I would understand. It's okay. All of this journey that started especially in Europe, when I moved from Argentina to Europe, to Spain, I developed Velvet, which is my brand, my company. Now it's a British company, but it's there, and I work online. I started as a behaviorist mostly because I worked it as in animal protection services. It was a cat cafe in Madrid, which I had to deal with 30 cats at the same time, and the humans coming to the cat cafe and rescuing cats and making sure they were healthy, and trying to make a lot of preventative medicine, a lot of things. So I've learned like anything in this world, much more than everything that I've learned in school. So that was a really, really good experience, but also very challenging. And this is where Velvet was born. And behavior was kind of my favorite thing, because I understood that we may not understand cats really well. And that's why I got into this world and started with all the tools that I mentioned before. I used to sing to the cats without knowing anything about singing, and I also used herbal medications without actually knowing until I started studying. And the same went with psychosomatics and all of things. So this is not a journey that I just read something somewhere and started doing it. Is at least of 7 years of my experience, and the first 7 years of Velvet were kind of like that. Then when COVID came and that disappeared, and well, we had to find our own path. That's when I decided to work online, create kind of a different company, promote myself. I was starting with the Raw Feeding Veterinary Society, so I decided to move the borders a little bit to go to the UK and see what happened. And well, different opportunities also arise at that time. And that is how I came to be who I am today. I met amazing people at this group, the society, people with brilliant minds and a lot to say and a different perspective. So suddenly I was not alone anymore, because when you choose to be a holistic vet, specializing in cats and feeding raw, trust me, you're going to be alone in your own profession. So the good thing about this is that suddenly I was, not that crazy. Well, I am crazy, but anyway, you find crazy people too. The important thing is that you find a place where you fit. And this is where I fit. And I found also people in Spain, different other professionals such as nutritionists or dog trainers, and the world kept showing me that I was not alone and I was doing a good thing. So this is what I'm passionate about. And today in this podcast, I'm trying to get all the knowledge I've been sharing in Spanish for you in English as well. So I would love if you can show me your appreciation. If you want me to talk about a certain topic, it would be amazing. I would completely appreciate it. And as well, just letting you know that there are some content of me as well in other pages, such as you can listen to the Feline Fridays we had with Dr. Brendan Clark and Julianne Thorne of Naturally Cats. We did a lot of things. You can find it on my website. I will put that on the description. Also, I have some of my courses in English in the Dr. Judy the Judy Morgan's website. I've done some lives, social media lives with other people around the world, and I hope you like what I have to say. And if you do, just let me know. Probably the episodes in English won't come as fast as the Spanish ones, but I'll do my best to get the message there. Thank you for listening today. I dedicate my life to cats and music, and I love doing it, and I wish to be doing this forever. For now. Anyway, have a great day, and I hope next time I'll see you there. Bye bye.